Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
It's new home time.
Yes.
And we have Claudia Narvaez here, and she comes whenever she can. She's so busy up there at LakePark at Tradition by Minto Communities that we have to drag her down here but it's good that you're here because people want to know, they like to see the person that they're going to be talking to when they go up there. Claudia, it's interesting that you have been, of course, with Minto for a long time, and so they must be doing something right to have held you. What is it that they're doing right?
They are. I enjoy being a part of a great team, and thank you for having us again. I love coming down here. We are selling, and that's what we love to do. So we're offering great lifestyle. It's not just about a home. I always say that it's about the lifestyle and peace of mind. So I know we'll get into a lot of details there. So
yes,
I'm
and
excited.
Claudia, that my associate and I are going to be able to come up there and look around and go through all your models. Now, how many models will you take us through?
We have 3 fabulous furnished models, and these are the villas I'm referring to. And we have a beautiful single-family home that is available, and you could make it your own home.
Right.
So, yes.
Don't tempt me here. Go ahead.
So I'm looking forward for your tour. I'd love to show you our models and Tradition area, and of course our amenities. We just had a soft opening for our LakePark amenity, which we'll talk about today.
Right. And so the one thing about Minto, though, is they do create excitement, but they also they've established over the years in all their Minto communities first class. You never hear any of their communities that the roofs aren't working. That happens with a lot of unfortunately new developers. Minto, I know, started out in Canada, and that's what they love, their reputation.
They do, yes. We've been in business for over half a century, built over 70,000 homes, and of course here in Florida, expanding to new areas. Florida's best locations: Daytona, Margaritaville, Westlake, Palm Beach County. So we'd love for you to visit those communities as well. But LakePark, Treasure Coast, centralized location, can't get any better than that.
When they first opened up Tradition, that whole area, Minto really was the only one. Are they only the one now too?
There are other builders in the area,
but Minto really came in, and that's, I think, what made it acceptable. And everybody said, "Wow, we better go there and see what's going on."
Absolutely, especially the fact that we're offering the best of both worlds. We have our 55 and better lifestyle neighborhood with great amenities for our empty nesters, but we also have an amenity center for all ages. So if you have grandkids, nieces, nephews, adult children that will be visiting, there's a place for everyone. So that's what's unique about LakePark and in Town Park Tradition area.
Right. And so when they were thinking about going up there and building, were you working for them at that time?
I was.
Okay. Did they ask you your opinion about, what are some of the people going to want who come here?
Well, I was actually one of the purchasers, one of the first homeowners in Town Park. So that only had the opportunity to work with them, but also built my beautiful home with them as well. So,
when people have problems,
they didn't have to convince me.
So now they know where you are when they come up and they buy something, right? And
yes.
They say, "I'm going to go visit Claudia." Right?
That's right.
So here we have Claudia Narvaez, and her title is officially the new home sales professional at LakePark at Tradition by Minto Communities. Okay, so now you have different styles, because it's a very large community. How many acres really are there?
In Tradition, 83,000. However, in LakePark, we have over 500 homes in the LakePark Village, and that will accommodate for both single-family homes and villa homes.
And do people, is it very clear where you're in the villas compared to the single-family? I mean, is
Absolutely.
it mixed up?
Well, what's nice about it is, even though they are villa homes, which are paired homes, I invite everybody to come and visit them, it still feels, it's not cookie cutter. It's not where they all look the same. We have different elevations to choose from, different styles for the exterior. So you really get to personalize your home. Even if it's a villa home where it's a lot of folks say, I don't really want to be attached. About 95% of our customers that walk in after visiting our models, they say, I cannot believe this is a home that is attached to another one. It does not feel like an attached home or a villa, paired villa. They're very popular. So we are focusing on our paired villas. We've just released new home sites on our beautiful lake or more private garden home sites to choose from.
Oh, so I see. So you've just released some additional property where you're going to put the homes, but you prefer, hopefully, that someone's going to buy it. So then you know what they want when you put it up.
We already have, I've been working with customers for example, I have a particular customer that wants a specific home site, and they say, I cannot wait. So we do have a list for our customers that are waiting for that one home site. But don't wait too long, because prices can change, incentives, they do change. So as some may want to wait to sell their home, a few are taking advantage of today's market and the home sites that we have available, because they do go fast.
And actually the interest rates are low right now too, right?
And we have approved lenders where we have incentives if you use our approved lenders and title company. We contribute towards options, free upgrades, and everybody loves free upgrades.
Sure. What would an upgrade be?
Well, let's just say most importantly, impact windows, for example, less than $5,000 probably, and that's including all your windows, your sliding glass doors. You cannot beat that. And that's what sets us apart from other builders. It's not just the quality of construction and innovative designs, but the fact that our included features, they already include so much. And if you want to do an upgrade, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. You are going to be able to do a lot with our $15,000 incentive. But again, it's limited time, so don't wait.
So you said a $15,000 incentive? I just heard that.
Incentive.
So when you put money down at that time is when you commit, and then they get that to choose what they want to use that money for, right? Is it better or tile floors?
If you would like to, and again, some of our included features, just to mention a few, you do have your raised panel wood cabinets in the kitchen, 42 inches. You have your 18-inch ceramic tile throughout the main areas, carpet in the bedrooms and den. But let's say you would prefer to have wood flooring in your bedrooms. You can just utilize your incentive towards that. Or if you would like to change your granite countertops to quartz countertops, you do have options.
See, that's the nice part about buying a new home.
You get to
personalize it.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to. And also, a lot of people, it's funny, I hadn't thought about it, but I've heard people say, I don't want to live in someone's home that they had before. I want something brand spanking new.
And you also have peace of mind with all the warranties with a new home.
Yeah, I see. So it comes with a new home, but but do you have resales?
There are maybe a few. I don't have information on those because we're focusing on our brand new.
Right,
but there are a few. If they are, it's very rarely you probably come across a resale.
So if someone, because it's been established, you've been there a couple of years.
It will be 3 years this year.
So sometimes things happen, somebody passes away or something and they want to sell their home.
Exactly.
But
so
that happens.
It could change. As far as most of our customers, they are majority to live here. So they're making the move, whether it's out of state or even South Florida.
That was my next question. So do you have people who actually use this as a winter home and then go home for the summer?
We do have a few, but majority would be
called snowbirds.
There you go. Yes, we do have a few that come for a few months out of the year or a few weeks out of the year, but it's primarily for primary home.
And now I'm asking you another weird question: can someone buy it now and they're not going to be living in it and rent it until they want to move in?
There are restrictions, but yes, you can definitely take advantage of today's market incentives, the home sites that we have available, and you can build, which typically takes 6 to 8 months, or you can purchase something which are the best value would be the homes that are ready now. And of course, if you're not moving until next year, at least you're locked in. You have your beautiful home, and if you decide to lease it, as long as there are restrictions, because again, we are respectful of our residents that are there full time.
And this is actually an association, isn't it?
It
So
is.
when you have, it's not like a condo board.
It's an association. There's a board that's made up of homeowners, but of course we have like the architectural review board. We do have your presidents, vice president, but right now our developer or Minto, we do have control over the HOA. And we do have a social committee that's made up of our homeowners. So it's both. They are pretty hands-on, our residents.
Yeah, well, that's good, because then you have some nice, nice homes and nice families, and so everybody gets along, hopefully. Well, let's go now into the amenities, because that's really important. People, a lot of times, they're not going to spend as much time in their home, even though it's beautiful.
Right.
What are they going to enjoy?
We have a state-of-the-art fitness center that we just opened in LakePark. It's for our LakePark residents only. And we have an event lawn, doggy parks for all our doggy lovers. We have a small and large dog park.
Oh,
nice
small
area,
and large?
shaded area. And
You don't mean only small dogs go there?
small and large. We have both. We have
okay.
2 dog parks, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you have...
And in addition to that, you have all access to our town park amenities, which will cater to all ages, but it does have your swimming pool, your fitness center, event. It has your tennis courts, basketball courts, bocce ball, your all-purpose room for Zumba classes or bingo night. It's a very active lifestyle amenity.
And so it's not that you have an activities director. They just make a date to
We
use
have a
this?
social committee, and they are very passionate of what they do, and so they do have, for example, they just kicked off summer with a nice party, a barbecue, get together. Residents came and they joined with, whether sometimes they do potlucks or if they have live music, and they have a lot of fun there. They really do know how to have fun.
Well, and so if someone is an old stick in the mud, don't sell them a house. I can tell. Well, that's really nice. And do we have, when we get there, let's just drive there. If we're coming from Palm Beach County,
Yes.
I mean, you can come anywhere, from Miami-Dade, but tell us how you get there.
So if you are coming from I-95 South, head north to Gatlin Boulevard, which is exit 118, and you go west. Gatlin Boulevard turns into Tradition Parkway, and just follow our signs. Past the roundabout, we're going to be on the left-hand side, and Town Park is our main entrance. You'll see our beautiful grand entrance, and there is a greeter at the gate, and he or she will direct you to our
I like that
sales
word,
office.
greeter. It's
Our
not
greeter.
the security guard. It's a greeter.
It's a greeter, yes.
Okay, and they then, so it is secured.
It is, yes. Now, our greeter is there during business hours, so definitely call us and make an appointment. We'd love to give you a tour of all of our homes and our neighborhood.
Okay, so everybody remember, this is Pencil Talk Radio. This is the phone number you want to call. Hopefully you'll be able to catch Claudia there. If not, then you may just wind up going with someone else. But she'll, if you call and you ask for her, she'll make sure she's around. It's 888-685-7068. 888-685-7068. That's the phone. And just call them, set up an appointment, because they are busy, and you don't want to go up there and then not have the time to go with somebody.
Absolutely. Our priority is our customer experience, and we definitely want to give you the Minto experience. So allow us to make ourselves available to you, and we'll give you the nice tour.
The royal tour, right?
Yes.
All right, tell us about the amenities on the outside. Now, restaurants, the hospital, schools, tell us what you
Yes,
have.
the surrounding area of LakePark. So you're only about 1.5 miles to your everyday shopping needs, dining, entertainment. Tradition Square is known for outdoor festivals and events. You have the food truck invasion. You have live music. There is the Fall Festival, 4th of July fireworks. So Tradition is a lot of fun. New restaurants coming in the area. And as you mentioned, peace of mind. There is a hospital in Tradition as well. So it's a master planned community, and Minto's known for building in Florida's best locations. So
right. Yeah, and they were early there. I mean, when they knew something, and by their going there,
Absolutely.
It opened it up for everyone else.
Absolutely. So you do have the advantage of coming into a neighborhood where it's established. However, you get pre-construction pricing and incentives, so you are still able to take advantage of what we have happening in LakePark.
Okay, so let's go through. People always want to know square footage.
Yes.
Let's go through the smallest villa that you have.
Yes.
And how many square feet, and what would the price be?
Our villa starts around 1,500 living space. That is our 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. It's very important. We have to remember we also have garages. That's very important to many of our customers. They say, well, is it a 1-car garage? Do I even have a garage? Yes, you do have 2-car garage. And this is our Buttonwood floor plan. And you also have ranging up to about 1,800 living space, which is our Magnolia, 3 bedrooms and a hobby room. And that one is also 2 bedrooms, 2-car garage. And you have a total of 5 different floor plans to choose from. So they range from 1,500 to about 1,800 living space.
Okay, and what's the prices range?
They range from the low 200s, starting at $207,990, ranging up to the mid 200s.
Wow, that's just amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's great opportunity for you to select your home site. We recently just, as I mentioned, we released new home sites, and 0 home site premium on selected home sites, ranging up to 5, or depends on location. If you're on the lake, of course, that's going to maximize your investment. But you could very well be in the low 2s, mid 2s with a villa, brand new home with upgrades, nice incentives.
And I wanted to ask about, of course, you mentioned the impact windows, because now when people build, they have to build knowing there could be a hurricane, right?
That is Florida, yes.
So does Minto take all that into consideration?
We do, and you do have peace of mind that we deliver your home with your included hurricane shutters. However, if you would prefer to have impact windows or the accordion shutters, that is an option that you could select. And again, you could utilize your incentive towards that.
You thought of everything, didn't you? It looks like it, doesn't it? All right, so now we know that you said that there are 500 homes in the community,
yes.
approximately. But that includes villa plus single family. That's everything,
Correct.
Right? So now the single family. So we have villas and single family. Yes. What about the single family? What are their prices?
So I am excited to share with you that since our last visit, we released our beautiful furnished model, our aisle model. It is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, just over 2,000 living space. And that one is ready for you to move in. It's completely furnished, fabulous swimming pool right on the lake.
Kidding.
Oh no. So anyone that is looking for a furnished turnkey lifestyle home, just give me a call and we have it ready for you.
And what is it? What's the look of the furniture?
Is the aisle.
Is it modern?
It's it's a great it has 24-inch tile that looks like it's marble. Yes, it has your light cabinet. It's very bright, and the furniture is just fabulous. Decorators, they're known for going over the top.
So that was really a model that they used, and now they're going to sell it. It is a furnished model that is
available, yes. So we do have the last available opportunities to own a single-family home. We are at the final phase for single-family homes, but we have great incentives. And I did mention our best value would be on the homes that are ready now. So these are homes that have been locked into the lower price point, whether it's on options or the base price of the home. So we have homes ranging from the 260s to the low 300s, or the model home, which is in the 400s, in the high 4s.
Claudia, I don't want to embarrass you, but now I know why they keep you.
Oh,
so enthusiastic, and you love this so much. And the fact that you live there is very important. That was kind of a fluke, wasn't it? I mean, were you living there first before you got the job?
I actually made the move up there because of Minto, and it was just a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, that's great that they have someone.
And it's a great area. It's come a long
Yeah.
way since I myself moved up there.
Right.
And my children love it. My in-laws love it, and they're actually thinking about moving up there too when they're ready for the move. So I told them I have a home for you in Lake Park.
They have someone to but the whole, you said something that was very true. That whole area, Port St. Lucie, is really now where I think Boca was before, because now they have everything beautiful up there. It is a way. Eventually they'll have a lot of traffic, but right now there's not a lot of traffic, and it's been very carefully designed, as you said, master plan, the whole area.
Right.
I was there probably before Minto. Could have been 10 years ago. They had just some older houses, communities, senior communities, and I was speaking. I was making some speeches up there. And I don't know, and they did call it Tradition, but it was very new. I don't think Minto was there at this time yet.
Well, Tradition started in 2003, and our first homeowners joined in 2006.
Yeah.
That's our first residence in Town Park area. As you know, we have different villages that we've completed, but we were there shortly after Tradition was.
Exactly, because I remember Town Park, because that was something that we were working with you also. But but now it's really just called, so now we call it Lake Park at Tradition. Lake Park at Tradition. Now, are there plans for expanding even more than you have?
I hope so.
Oh, because you have a lot of property.
We do. Well, I definitely would love to stay in Port St. Lucie, but I'll go anywhere Minto goes. But yes, currently just focusing on what we have and moving right along.
Yeah, well, you're very smart to appreciate something that good. See, it's not casual now that a company as well respected and as large as Minto goes and takes such a big piece, and because they really are, when people are going up there, they're not really sure of what they're going to see, because it's like Port St. Lucie, what's that?
Right.
When they go there and they see what Minto has created, they feel secure, I'm sure, don't they?
Well, Minto has family values, and I think that's why I've also myself joined and been a part of it for, it's going to be 15 years in August. I'm very proud to say I'm part of a great team, sales team, construction, master care, which is our warranty department, our marketing team. They do fabulous things for us. But overall, you mentioned something about folks coming to Port St. Lucie and exploring, and I would love to share our Stay and Play program that is unique to Minto. So our Stay and Play, if you are going to be visiting, or if you're out of town and you don't know if you should, please, I encourage you, give us a call, and we have our Stay and Play program, which is designed for our customers to come and explore our neighborhood. You get a feel for what it is to live in our villa homes. You have full access to our amenities, and of course you'll just take a nice bike ride over to the Tradition Center, get to talk to neighbors, and really get a feel for what it is to live there. So it is 3 days, 2 nights, and do call our office for additional information, but it's definitely better than staying at a hotel, or you do feel like you'll be at home.
I'll bet anyone that takes advantage of that, they're going to buy.
3 days, 2 nights, or Stay and Play. Give us a call.
It can't be very expensive when you charge them for that, because they're pretty serious or they're not doing that.
Right. No, and it's if you purchase within 90 days of your stay, we do have again, limited time incentives, because incentives change all the time. $500 towards your expenses during your stay. So if you go out to dinner or what you paid for the stay, it's like staying for free.
Yeah. Well, that's that's what Minto does, though. They're very smart. They know what to do.
And you will have a full tour with our new home professionals, and we'll schedule you either a round of golf or tennis at our nearby golf courses, which is just minutes from Tradition.
Great, fantastic. And I know that you probably have a Publix up there.
We do. We have Publix. We have Bed Bath & Beyond, Pier 1, TJ Maxx.
No kidding. Yeah, well, they're smart. They know, they follow where the action is, right?
Yes. And we have Home Depot for the like home projects.
Oh, that's great.
Just on the other side. Yep.
2 people watching, Judy Levy and Larry Lampert.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Larry.
might want to take your magazine and show
Yes.
them some of your stuff that we've done that before.
LakePark.
Right.
Give us a call.
Right.
We'd love to send you a brochure, a free brochure with all of our information.
Right. Yeah, I think if someone really wants to move and they want to get a new home, I mean, it's like half the price of what they'd have to get down here.
Oh, yes.
And unless they...
That's value in
Right.
Port St. Lucie.
So how long, let's just say, how long is the trip if someone drives up there from, let's see, not Boca, let's say maybe West Palm Beach. How long is it? About an hour?
45 minutes to an hour.
45, depending on traffic. 45.
Depending on traffic.
That's-
Yeah, I drove down here and we're taking about an hour and 10 minutes.
Right. It's wonderful. Just great. Every time you come here, well, my social and I are on our way to
Yes.
come up there. We're going to go through every single thing that you've talked about because we wanted the next time then I want to go crazy about all your stuff that's up there, and one never knows, right? So it's great that you took the time to come down here, Claudia, and I certainly hope that people, here's the phone number again, please make an appointment to go and see Claudia. Go up there. It's 888-685-7068. Again, 888-685-7068, and it's called LakePark at Tradition by Minto Communities. And we're talking to Claudia Narvaez, and she would love for you to call that number and ask for her.
Yes, I invite you to come see us. And also feel free to visit our website, if I may share.
Oh, yes, please.
www.mintousa.com.
Minto USA,
Yes.
right.
mintousa.com.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they still build in Canada, don't they?
They have several projects. They are definitely staying busy.
Right.
Mhm.
They are.
Yeah, so
And you
visit
know
our
them.
website. There's all kinds of information, and not just for LakePark, but anywhere else that we are building, Florida's best locations, and outside of Florida, just expanding too. So feel
Thank
free
you
to
very
visit
much,
our website.
Claudia. We'll see you again.
Thank you for having us.